Okay.
Good Monday morning. Happy September. What are you laughing at?
Okay, I have a lot of stuff on my plate right now because I wanted to get all the patches done. So I'm in getting everything done and up and running and getting ready for today. I just blindly went, oh, we'll just go live. And so I did. I usually will do the little countdown,
Yeah.
then go live, and then we're there. Instead, I went live, and I'm like, oh crap! I have to hit the I have to hit the button. So
Yeah,
it was just ridiculous. It was.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello. At a vendor event, and everyone's loving the black light cookies. Oh, how fun! Oh, that's so fun. I bet. Your little icon picture is hilarious. It's so cute. Good morning. Good afternoon. Rainy. Oh, I wish it was rainy. Good morning. Yeah, do you see the flooring? Oh my gosh. Happy Labor Day. Yes.
And you'll have an update for everybody soon with
we're going to go on a tour today because it looks very different from the last time. Happy Labor Day. Is everybody enjoying a day off? Debbie's not.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not even a little bit.
Idea for a twist on September is homework. As long as we use the techniques you showed, we can make your. Yes, definitely. I love to see little tweaks and twists. That's one of my favorite parts. Hello, Lisa. Yeah, it's we don't have any of our stuff in it yet, but a lot of progress has been made.
Well, Todd has been here for the last 5 weeks, 6 weeks, doing flooring in different sections, and it's been such a process. But he finished the flooring this morning.
Yeah, like literally like 2 minutes ago. Yeah, good morning. Hello, friends. Oh, interesting. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, we're working on mics and stuff for Liz for live.
Are we? Debbie, Laura. No, never. Yeah, it sounds different. It's a little echoey because we don't have any of our stuff really loaded in. You might have noticed. Hello, Sylvia. Hello. Happy September. I can't believe it's September. You're so happy you did the fortune telling. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Yeah. It's been interesting revisiting her. And I read, so there is a blog post about her that I wrote in 2017. It is different because I don't have the doors on my closet yet. So those are closed off usually. But so I went back and I read the blog post the other day, and it was interesting because I changed up the order of pouring the ice malt because I tried it first the original way, but I did it, and then it didn't work this time. So it's really interesting. I changed it to be a little easier or less of a risk, I guess. But it was funny reading back on kind of the process of doing the fortune teller and where the idea came from, which the original idea was from Denver. He was 11 years old at the time. And he's like, okay, I have this idea. So it was fun to read the blog post. It's a great little journal of events because you remember things, but then you reread them and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot that little detail. Different parts of it. And then the other part of it was you had a color changing bracelet that was activated by music. And so we put that behind her, just this little bracelet. And the music, the bass, and the beat would change the color. So cool. And now you can get those things pretty easily on Amazon or wherever. That was like that was the first time we'd seen that little color changing bracelet because you got it from like a
Yeah,
concert or something.
it was a tech show that I go to every year. That's for sports teams, and so a company was there that was it was Pixmob, and Pixmob was showing off their bracelets and giving them away. And then through the evening, they would have them all go red or all go blue and do different things. And
So cool.
so they showed us this, and then we could change it and have it go to music. So now those things are pretty readily available, which is great.
Yeah, that was completely like something we'd never seen before, you know, that many years ago. But yeah, now if you want to have that special effect, it's pretty simple to do. We are talking about this month's fortune teller. I have her right here. This little crystal ball. You could really put anything back there. Look how clear it is. There she is. Yeah. Okay, there's so much going on with this set. I didn't realize how how ambitious this set was.
This is the
Again,
longest McGoo U all year.
is it? But not ever? Probably not
No,
ever.
there's a couple of those early ones where we had the people and everything.
That's true.
Those are lengthy.
Those are lengthy. Yeah, there is a lot of techniques happening because not only is there her, but her vintage signs, which I love doing these so much. I hope you guys do too. It's lettering, and so there are several ways you could do lettering as always, but just a fun kind of eerie kind of a set. And I can't wait to see the little twists and turns. And of course, I do have the extra frosting here with me as well. Pretty dark and a little spooky set, but not quite Halloweeny. And yes, the expert lab is fantastic. It is a tour of McGoo U by our very own Dean of Student Affairs, Mr. John. It was so good.
Okay, I was so nervous doing that. I was
Dude.
super nervous, and I realized, like, wow, when you're doing this on such a regular basis, like you do every month, it's a lot to keep in mind and a lot to talk about and how to engage with the camera and such. Luckily I didn't have the camera facing me the whole time.
It was so good. You really went over everything. It's an interesting little tidbit about the expert lab is it really goes through the whole website and McGoo U and kind of what's included, what's involved. And this is a great tour for people who don't know what McGoo U is. And so it is public. That expert lab is public. So if you have friends who are like, oh, I'm kind of curious about it, but go show them this, they can watch this video. And it's just such a great overall tour of what's happening at McGoo U. I'm glad that helped you too, Kathy, because like I said at the beginning of the video, whether you've been around for a day or 10 years, there's a lot of new things and a lot of new way of doing things, different visuals and stuff. So it's such a great video. You kept saying like, check it out, see how it goes. And I was like, oh gosh, is this going to be, I can't imagine that it's going to be, you like made it sound like it was so terrible. I watched it, I was like, that was beautiful.
Oh my gosh, you're such a goober.
No, it was so good. It was so good.
Yeah, I like I said, I was totally nervous. It's funny the things that I don't get nervous about speaking in front of people. I don't get nervous about talking in my lane, but this is a little bit outside my lane. So
this is your lane. This is your lane. You did great. I was really impressed for real. I'm not joking. Oh, cool. You're loving it after the fact for many years. When did you do it, Vicky? Good morning. Good morning. Just gonna match the caravan. I did it earlier. Oh my gosh, how great is that?
Yeah.
You can even make her the colors to match it. Yes.
And by the way, on Instagram, you have GI Love Sweets. See you soon in Texas.
Woo! Yeah.
2 weeks
So
from
fun.
today. It's on.
It is so close.
And then Tangled in Sugar says, hey, so excited to see you on. So
Yay.
that's awesome, and lots more comments. You guys are on it today.
You want to try painting on the back of the ice malt so it looks like a picture is in the ice malt ball. That is something. Okay, I wanted to show you. Do I have it still? Oh yeah.
With Madame Leota in the
Yeah.
in
So I
the
have this little death head moth that I made on little wafer paper. So I was going to see how that looked behind, right? So you could put different things. Even if you didn't paint it on the back, you could put different things behind it, you know, because then it wouldn't be permanent. But he's a little bit big. I have a smaller one, but you need to make it pretty tiny, like a little butterfly in there. The other thing is you could put it halfway in between the ice malt. So like pour it halfway, put something in it, and then pour the rest of it, which would look like it was suspended, which would be really cool too. I love these ideas. It'd be so cool. Hello, Nikki. Good morning. Good morning, Marilyn. These cookies are so rad. I love that word, rad. Cutting my cookies today before heading up to work. Where'd you get the little torch? I knew somebody was going to ask about that. My son found that little guy, because where is he? He used to be here. Usually the torches are pretty big. That's like some kind of super powered lighter that worked. It like puts off a little flame. I think a lighter might work, but this was even better because it kind of threw the flame a little bit. I wish it was here because then I could see if there's a brand or anything on it. Yeah, but that's something Denver just found. Like, pretty nifty little guy. You love the extra frosting. When did the background? When you did the background, it reminded you of Bob Ross. Yeah, he would have taped that horizon line. I love this one set, but I don't know if I'm going to make this one in time between CookieCon prep and a week at CookieCon. It's going to be tight. Yeah, you'll try to fit it in. Maybe a makeup in January. Yeah, it is a busy time. I can't believe how soon CookieCon is. You said the other day, it's 2 weeks that we leave for CookieCon?
Yep. Yeah, we go a week from this coming Saturday, so we're under 2 weeks. But Liesl, if you need a day, like I'm
Probably
very
needs an
giving.
extra week this month.
Yeah, I know. I can't like magically insert a whole other week into the month, but if I could, I would do that right now. But if you need an extra day or so for McGoo U this month, because there is so much going on, I'm going to be very loosey goosey with that end date.
Wow. Hello, Kathy. You want to try to make it before CookieCon? Yeah, that'd be good too. Love this set. So much fun to do it post CookieCon. Less caffeinated squirrel brain. Maybe. Oh, that's right. And the mixing it up. Wow, that was different. You interviewed me. Oh my
Yes, I did.
gosh. I was a little nervous at first. I was like, what are you going to ask? But then it was just a conversation. Like always, that's what mixing it up is. Yeah, it was fun.
I figured that in this setting, or during the live at least, people get to ask you questions, and that isn't reflected in any of the mixing it up. So I just it was time after 10 years, time to put you on the hot seat a bit.
But you know what I do though after something like that, I always go like, oh, I should have said this. Oh, I didn't say this. Oh, that was why didn't I? Always.
Now you could change all of that right now. You know, when I said that, yeah, I was lying.
Yeah. You still have the icing. Oh, that's so cool. Your prep is done, Vicky. Maybe you'll finally do the caravan lesson now. Yeah. I know it goes so well with this. A little ghost. Wait.
Oh, in the isomalt, maybe.
Oh, that'd be cool. A little skull would be creepy. If you don't have ice malt, what can you use? Jelly? Yes, totally. There are actually I have them right here. There's like little crystal clear. So if you want clear ones, there are like mint candies that are clear. Let me see what brand they are. I have them right here. And they're very easy to melt. I've used them before in a pinch. Yeah, they are called Crystal. Menta crystals. And they're about the same size as those isomalt tiles. And you get the additional flavor of mint in your cookies, which is nice. Actually tastes good. Yeah. Mint
With a name like that, it sounds like something Walter White would make. I don't know.
Oh, totally. There's
Yeah.
one other brand on here, but my eyes are getting like not great for little take. It's Arcor, Arcor. Arcor brand. But yeah, these. Oh, I have they're in a bag. That's where I got sweetgourmet.com is where I got them. Oh, look, I have all the Sweet Gourmet Crystal Mint Hard Candy. Arcor. Yeah. There we go. But yeah, definitely I've used those and I think it worked great as far as I remember. Same thing. Can you post the brand of the torch on Facebook? Let me see if it's still sitting here. It might just be underneath my stuff real quick because it would be great to have that like right now before I forget.
You should have just moved that table like right next to you.
You know what's crazy? If you were like waiting, yeah, Denver must have taken the torch back because I had it there, and I will see what I can find. It has like 3 little flames coming out of it, so it is. Oh, it is kind of an interesting option. We'll see if it helps, right? If that,
An extra day or two can make a huge difference, as we found out this weekend too.
Okay, yes, that's so. You might have noticed. McGoo U usually goes up like midnight, right around the switch of the day. This time we were, I don't know when it got put up. What, about 3 o'clock yesterday?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, about 3 o'clock yesterday. Everything was done.
Yeah, everything was put up. But the story behind that one is I did not have an office, so I didn't have the flooring wasn't quite done. The grout wasn't in, so I couldn't put my stuff back in here. So I didn't have a place. We were starting to look at options about where else I could film this. And, you know, there's just extra things to look at when filming lighting and things like that. So it was getting to be what Monday was the live. I didn't show a preview because I did not have the cookies, these guys done, ready to film. So Wednesday, Thursday, still no office, still no filming. Finally, Friday, maybe it was Thursday. No, it was Friday. Friday, I was finally able to film and get at least the filming stuff in my office. And then the camera wouldn't work for hours. When I finally got set up, the camera wouldn't work. So it was nerve-wracking to say the least. So finally was able to film the whole thing Friday evening. And then editing takes some time. So it was, I did not sleep Saturday to Sunday. I was editing all through the night. Went to church Sunday, got back and was able to edit the last video. So, yeah, I'm a little sleep deprived. So is Mr. John. He was there in the trenches with me. Little nutty, a little crazy, but it has to go out the first day of the month. I feel really, that's really important, you know. Some people are monthly subscribers. I want them to get it the day of. I already feel bad that it was hours late, you know, but we got it done.
Yeah, and you know, I was able to sit in my office and I was waiting for the videos, and I knew that you were trying to get everything done. Plus, with it being a much longer video because it's so intricate, it just added more to it, and it was kind of a perfect storm. It really was. So I'm glad I was able to sit in here and get so much work done. I got a bunch of stuff done.
Yeah.
But, man.
Yeah, as you're watching the windows get light, the light change outside, and going, oh, okay, yeah. I mean, when the camera wasn't working, I knew I was in for, you know, the timing was gonna be pretty rough.
Yeah.
It was, but yay. You've seen lighters like that at the gas station, right? I was thinking that too. Are those I wonder if it's the same ones. they're kind of like extra powerful, right? Do you think that might be a great option for the South since our humidity causes it to cloud right up? No, I
The
did
torches would really help.
the torch. You know what's interesting? This is the original. She's the first. She stayed clear up until when I had to move her for the big move. I moved her so that she was up against other cookies, and that's when it finally clouded over after all these years, which is crazy. But again, we're not humid here. For humidity, I know the PME. Sorry, my words aren't quite coming as fast this morning. Still a little sleep deprived. But the PME spray, again, I have it right there, glaze spray. A little coating of that I know helps keep it clear. And I think that would work for the mids as well. I should do some experiments just to see how different this stuff is. And it also made me wonder, is that why I got these? Because I've had these forever.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I want to lick it to see if it's minty. I think it's isomalt because in the blog post I did mention isomalt.
Okay.
It's not a guarantee. So I'm not sure. I wish I knew exactly what I used these for. But I remember them being good.
I think you use them for the glass in the in one of the either the shop front or the door, or like the oh gosh, the house that you did. I think you did that a little while ago.
I know. I mean, I've had these for probably 10 years. Mm-hmm. You know, I appreciate you, and that's why I just, I want to make sure you guys have your stuff. And it's so funny because I know right after you're done doing the current lesson, you guys are like, what's next? You're like, okay, let's go. Yeah, the clear candy is the option to the isomalt. Yeah, I know. I'm wondering if it's better for the clarity, but I know See-Me tiles, the See-Me isomalt, they're so good. That's what I used recently. Look how many fortune tellers I have, guys. I can't even hold them all. A trio of fortune tellers over here. I'll sell them to you for your homework, Liesel. Just kidding. I've melted and molded Jolly Ranchers in an emergency lollipop pinch. Yes, and that wouldn't be clear, but how interesting. That would look really cool, like a blue one. You've used Jolly Ranchers to make diamond rings. They tend to melt after a few days. Interesting, even in individually wrapped cookies. Yeah. Question, in the video you poured the isomalt and then when the cookie was iced, you poured more isomalt. Should I pour the isomalt after the initial icing or as instructed in the tutorial? The thing is, I would have done it. I should have done it before the icing. So that's why I kind of say, pretend there's no icing on this cookie. Because it was when I poured, it was when I decorated with the icing that I noticed that it was a little low. Because the icing brought that level up higher, and I wanted that to be domed. So if I had to do it again, I would definitely do it before the icing. Because then if it did overpour a little bit, you could kind of camouflage it with the icing later. That was my thought anyway. When I did her, I decorated the whole cookie, then poured the ball. It worked out really great. I got a nice dome and everything, but I didn't realize how risky it was because it just worked. So when I did her, I poured it and I got it a little bit outside here and there, and I kind of was able to camouflage it a little bit, but you can see there's a little extra isomalt here. And it had a little dimple in it. So I figured by pouring it before decorating it, it was a little less risky. So I would definitely do it before decorating. Yeah. I think it just takes out some of the risk. Don't lick it if you use PME spray. I don't think I did use PME spray on the original. I did try to torch her again just to see if it would clear it up. And it ended up cracking the isomalt, little tiny cracks. And it kind of burnt her little collar a little bit. So trying to get it clear initially and then sealed before decorating is definitely a less risky way to go. I have Jolly Ranchers for windows and gingerbread houses. Yeah, that's so cute. I love that. This month for sure. Yeah, for sure. I don't love working that way. It's a lot more stressful. You're so nervous to do this one, but also excited. Yes, I'm excited to see. It's going to be great. Yeah, and doing it 3 times, it is interesting. You learn things each time, you know? So make a couple extra and make extra phase transfers. And also watch Smart Cookie because I did have a different idea about the crystal ball, which might come in handy too, just as a backup, a plan B. So use colored ice malt for stained glass windows. I've never done that. I still haven't really done a glass window, like a stained glass window. I've never done it. I always see it and think it's like on my to-do list, my to-try list, you know?
Absolutely. I'd love that.
I'm trying to think if I feel like I've done like a little stained glass at some point. I don't know.
So I know you've already talked about McGoo U, and this is the extra.
Yeah.
And you're mixing it up.
That's me.
And here's the expert lab.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how about this one?
That is the Smart Cookie. So I just go step by step through each of the cookies and talk about different ways to make it like where you could do it a lot faster. Like there are different ways you could do this one, simplify it. So just different ways to do that. But then also I talk about how if you got that little color changing thing, you could even go a step further rather than simplify, take it even a step further with doing that extra little light source. So it's about making things easier or taking it up a notch. Seeing all the caravan mentions, it really is a perfect traveling carnival matchup, isn't it? I know these little signs leaning against the caravan. Make these signs a little smaller, put them on the side.
And keep in mind that we're just 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we are in Austin. So those of you that are coming, please make the homework, bring past homeworks from the entire 10 years. Just we want to load up our area with all sorts of different cookies. So
Yeah.
it's going to be a great time, but we would love to see a variety of cookies from the past 10 years of classes. So make one from a few years ago if you want.
Maybe I'll bring all 3 of my my fortune tellers. I'm realizing how heavy this cookie is. This is a heavy cookie with the ice malt, with that crystal ball in there, I think. Yeah. So, any homeworks turned in?
Yes, there are homeworks to go through, but so many of you guys are just procrastinators, waiting until the last minute. So I do have some homeworks to go through, and let's do it. All right. So here we go. You guys know that it was the glow in the dark set. So we're gonna start with Amy, and I'm gonna mess up your name. I'm so sorry. It's GZ, I think. GZI.
Beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
There you go.
Yeah.
Here's Ann Snyder.
Oh, nice. Nice colors. Ooh, that's fun.
Candace Vogler.
Beautiful. That came out so clean. Oh,
glow in the dark.
I love that.
Me too. Here's Chris Thompson.
I need to see it again, not glowing for just.
Oh, okay.
That is interesting. How the purple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of people are saying that the blue really doesn't glow either. So the blue and the white don't necessarily glow.
The blue's glowing pretty good. It's the purple in this one.
Huh.
It's just so, yeah. And which it might not be, that one might not be a UV reactive purple. Okay. But it looks so pretty though. I mean, it adds so much contrast. It's just interesting the change, how it reacts or how some don't.
Mm-hmm. Here's Chris Thompson.
Oh, that's adorable. I love that little curvy heart too. Such personality. That's cute.
That's Christina Altman.
Woo, pretty.
Here's Crystal Niffen.
Adorable.
And
yeah, nice. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh, the handle too. That's so cute.
It really pops.
Yeah.
There's Dawn Nelson.
Adorable. Her highlights look so fun. Look at that.
And then Dawn also did a lend a hand project, and I just love these for Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, the treehouse. How cute Glenn's treehouse. That is adorable.
Polaroids, so great.
Huh.
Here's okay. So first of all, here's Elizabeth McLean, and
yes.
she and her husband do these cookies together. And this year they just or this last month they celebrated 22 years of marriage.
Oh my gosh.
That's them.
The couple that cookies together stays together.
Yes, absolutely. That's her cookies. And then
I love that, like the what is it, Lisa Frank look paw. That is so cute.
And they did paws because they help cats and animals get homes. So
cute.
And then there's that one right there too.
Ah,
and that's his homework, by the way.
That's amazing. He's getting real good.
I feel like I should start dishing out like double patches.
I know.
Like, he's earning them, man. He's earning.
You know, these homework groups, you really bond when you create something together, and especially when it's difficult or you work through something, or you're like, oh, this helped me. It is a bonding experience. So seeing a couple do that, I imagine that is such an interesting dynamic to have that little creative time together. It's so sweet.
You know, what's also bonding is putting together a cookie website and
definitely.
You know, it's really bonding.
Also doing a renovation of a house together at the same time, and
and yeah, and teaching classes and traveling. It's super bonding.
It is, or the opposite, I suppose it could happen. Ooh,
no, it has been bonding. It has been bonding and wonderful.
I'm just saying,
yes.
Potentially it could be disastrous. You know,
potentially. They're not you. They're not us. So here we go. You ready for more?
Yes.
Okay. So because we have so much. Okay, this is Jennifer Goldsmith.
Beautiful.
And bam.
That came out great.
And here's Jill Williams Hickok, or
man.
Jill Hickok. And look at that.
Oh, that orange. Is it orange and it's not glowy?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. That orange just is powerful.
And here's Joni Malfitano.
Oh, what a cute shape. These are so cute. All these shapes work out great.
Yeah.
Adorable.
That's Judy Brown.
Cute. Oh, these are all so good.
And that's Kelly Basher.
Cute. Oh, she forgot a cherry on top.
And here is Lori Nelson.
Oh my gosh, so bright. Love it.
This is Lisa Vance.
Cute.
Here's Marla Arojo.
Nice.
And bam.
I love that. It's like a extreme makeover. Like, boom.
Yeah. Here's Melissa Vance.
Oh my gosh, those are so bright.
Wow. Look at that.
Oh, so clean. Nice.
Here's Monica Gelman.
Nice. Cute. The little curve of these cakes are so fun. How it, like, some of these kind of curve up.
Yeah.
Gives it such personality.
This is Pam Strauss.
So good. That's pretty. Yeah. Whoa.
And that's Rachel. Is it Gilson? I think it's Gilson. I'm going to go with Gilson. Rachel Gilson. And I know that you'll let me know if I messed up. Please do. Please do let me know.
That's adorable.
Here's Robin Mayo.
Nice. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, the reflective even. Woo. Pretty.
Here's Sandy Weaver.
Cute, cute. Yeah.
And Sarah Green.
Nice. Wow, that purple. What purple is that? Wow.
Orange.
Huh.
Wow. There's Cheryl Altman.
Nice. Huh. I love these.
And Susan Brenner.
So pretty.
And Tessie Jackson Phillips. Tessie Phillips.
Like, cute. Oh my.
Isn't that great? Look at the pop.
Oh my gosh. Mm,
Just incredible.
yeah.
Those are all the homeworks that have been turned in, and I'm if one of you guys were able to do the uh, the September work
Mm.
between yesterday at 3 p.m. and today,
Yeah,
that
let's see
like wow, wow.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
actually relieved that that didn't happen.
Yeah, some homeworks do come together quickly. I'm going to say this one doesn't quite come together as fast. Yeah. We're going to miss you, Charlotte. Oh, man. We'll make sure to check in too. Mr. John's really good at getting some video of the sugar show to share. Wow, that was a lot of alliteration right there. Sugar show to share. Your blue welcome didn't glow for some reason. That's so funny. I think it glows, but like at a different level, right? Because I feel like it's still different than the white. But yeah, the candles. That was fun. That was so cute. Hello, Jessie. You're only able to bake yours yesterday, trying to get it done before cookie con. Wait,
That's
you
great.
baked the September ones yesterday?
That's a step. That's a step in the right
Yeah.
direction right there. Wow. And
Okay.
just so you know, also there is a playlist. I don't know if you guys know about the playlists, but hopefully you do. It's on the McGoo U page. But there is a playlist that goes with the set each month, and Liz and I put that together and really have fun, kind of piecing it all together. This one has like this. Gosh, what's the vibe to this
Kind of
playlist? It's really cool.
eerie, kind of a. I mean, it's all about. A lot of the songs are about fortune tellers and crystal balls, and yeah, it's fun.
It's awesome. It's really
Yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah. I loved every one of the songs. I thought they fit great. And you really put this one together this month because again, sometimes it's teamwork, and sometimes it's Mr. John.
That's all right. That is one thing I can do. I can't make a cookie, but I can make a playlist. We can help there.
This month, 25% off the speed heat tool. What a deal. I use mine all the time. I used it. Sometimes I use it and I don't even show it just because it's like, oh, I'm just going to speed this up, get it right, especially for filming. You know, it just gets me to that next step really fast. So yeah, speed heat tool, love him, grab him. He's a great tool to have. That is a great question, Susan. Can we use some of our homework assignments for entries into the sugar show? Asking for a friend. I think so. I think that's happened
Yes.
before. I'm fine with it. I'm trying to think.
We've had them entered before. When for all sorts of different things. There, I think the travel one had a couple of sets of McGoo U cookies in there. So yes, absolutely, you can
Yeah,
utilize
there's
those.
definitely been past ones in there. I just feel like, yeah. I'm trying to think if there are any rules to that, but I don't think so. I mean, it's nice to put a little spin on it usually, but you know, kind of make it your own. But I think there's, yeah, no problem with that. Yeah, that would be crazy. And I know Danielle baked hers a little while ago because she actually was like, she's like, I'm baking right now. If I can bake my cookies right now. Hey, Ashley. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? Brings it all together.
Actually, no, no, because most of that playlist for August were one hit wonders from the 80s. So a lot of them, at least the first, I guess the first half. Then I started to mix in other things, but really that first half, that playlist, it's all one hit wonders. And In Excess, not a one hit wonder for sure. But
Jennifer
I
feels
love
like
it.
it needs a little in excess though.
Perhaps it does. Perhaps
Which
I need to add one.
just look, the playlist looks awesome. Plenty of Stephen X Fleetwood Mac. Yeah. Well, Robert Plant, Alison Krauss. Yeah. It's a nice little vibe. Use the speedy heat tool when you decorate. Yeah. Yeah, it helps a lot. I love it. I was wondering that too. And I wonder if it like was setting a little bit too much one way and you want to like shift it a little bit just to heat it up a little bit to kind of like get it back. I wonder if it would work in a little emergency situation where you're getting a little leaning of the ice malt where you could kind of tip your cookie back. It did cross my mind too. And I wonder if it would help with any bubbles too, like the torch does. I don't know. That blew your mind when you used all the sprinkles last month. Never crossed your mind to do that. Really? Yeah. And if something is like running a little too fast, you're like, stop right there. Like hit it with a heat tool. Don't move anymore. It's perfect. Those cheeks are nice and puffy, or this is right where I want it right now. And you know it's going to move. The heat tool, just to have it handy. And it helps so much with cratering with those little spots. You have the navy. I know, I was like, I know there's a different navy. Yeah. I know. Sunflower, navy, not navy. Yeah, I think I caught up with comments right. Up to date. Is it time for a house tour? Ooh, 80 for August. That's pretty high, huh?
That is, that's high. That's higher than last year, and it's yeah, it's pretty high.
Yeah, pretty good. What's the highest number?
Oh,
and what homework was it?
It was 105, 107, something like that. But that was a few years ago.
Probably COVID time.
Yeah. Let's see here. Here's where we are right now. So yeah, look at that pop from 61 to 80. Yeah, last month was a fun one. I think everybody had fun with the glow in the dark.
Yeah.
And then so the on the patch types on the left hand side, the inner circle is the number of patches that were awarded in 23, and then 24 is the outside ring.
That's the current, and it looks like it's going to match up pretty close. Oh, except for the yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, it's great. And then so we have 80 on the homework count, and now I guess is time we can get into patches.
Oh, patches. Okay,
patches done.
Okay, we'll do patches and then we'll do home tour, huh?
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
So patches, yeah, you've already got August patches all done, huh?
Yep.
So the piping bag patch, this is for turning in 3 consecutive current homeworks, turning them in on time. Okay, we're awarding these too. You've earned these. We've got Harriet, Danita, oh, Christina. We don't have commas in here. Cheryl, Monica, Joanne, Marla, Leanne, and then we get our commas. Nikki, Barbie, Robin, Kathy, Liesel, Pam, Nancy, got her first patch. Lisa and Danny. So fun. I love that. Their first piping bag patch for homework. That's fun. That's always exciting. So they've earned their 3 months of homework. The rolling pin patch is in place of that 4th piping bag patch. This is for a year of homework turned in on time. What a great student you are, Jennifer, Jane, Zoe, Becky, and Kathy. A year. That is a commitment to academia, to getting your schoolwork done. Were you good students back in school? Did you turn in your homeworks? The whisk patch is for 6 months of sharing your homework publicly. So that little extra step of just sharing the picture to a public page and then sharing it to the group. Whisking in new friends. Jane, Barbie, Kathy, Joanne, Zoe, Leanne, Kathy, Liesel, Jen, Anne, Danielle, Kate, Melanie. We have Mary and Kevlin. And they've all earned their whisk patches. Congratulations. Yay. This is the oven mitt patch. This is for McGoober's Lend a Hand. When someone makes cookies for a great cause and donates them, it's doing that hashtag, McGoober's Lend a Hand. And Dawn is so great at always donating cookie sets to her community and different organizations. So great. We love it. It's going to be a month where we might not fit that in as easily, but you can do that if you see an opportunity. Apron patches, this is for just different reasons, different different things. Marilyn, Vicky, Janice, Leanne, and Ray are getting an apron patch for August. Do we have... That's all the patches, right? Yeah.
Yes, that's everything.
There will be some varsity patches passed out this month. Some gold stars passed out this month because we do have some advanced classes at CookieCon. So if you're taking any of my classes at CookieCon, pre-classes at CookieCon, you'll be earning your varsity M or a gold star.
And remember, this is an awesome month to mix in new members. Share that video, the expert lab, so that people can see the content that you guys are creating. And also they can go to the McGoo U website. So they can go to that page. They just won't be able to click on the videos and watch them. The one video they will be able to watch is the expert lab for this month, but they can go there, they can see all the content, they can check out the blog, they can check out the playlist. But when it comes to watching the videos, earning patches, that's where you have to be a member.
Yeah, and you've recently changed it so there's a bit more access to those things as far as seeing. It's not all behind a wall anymore, where I feel like it used to be a lot more kind of hidden. Now you've opened it as much as you can, which is really nice to be able to see. Like for people who are curious about McGoo U, they can actually see a lot more about what's involved in it and what's included. So, and that expert lab is a great one to really give an overview of what goes on in this crazy McGoo-niverse of ours. Yay, a patch coming, Jennifer.
You say nope for what?
Do you have any plans to be in Vegas for a class before next summer? Ooh, we have, this house has been such a looming thing that it's hard to see past it right now. Yes. We do typically travel several times throughout the year, but with the renovation, I think it's been a little harder to plan things.
At this time, we have 2 trips planned. One to Reno for CookieCon next year, and that's in March, I believe. And then the next one is going to be in July, and that is to Boston. So we are looking for a venue to host a class in Boston. So if you do have someone who is a cookier out there, or has a shop, or has a space, please let me know. We're looking at the middle of July of next year to be in Boston. And you've also been asked to go to Australia, and now I can put Vegas on the list. I was just in Vegas in August. It's man, Vegas.
Attach some patches to the recent trade, Topra. It's so fun, so cute. Homework turned in on time in school. Oh, that's yes. Yes, she turned in her homework. I love everything being accessible on the first page now for the homework. Good. Yeah, me too.
And, you know, over the last year, there have been a lot of changes to the McGoo U website, and to make it more accessible, to put all the information on one page. I really hope that's what it is now. If there is anything that I'm missing, or that you feel needs to change or be adjusted, or if you have questions, hit me at any time, and I'd be happy to either chat or explain, or just hear any thoughts you might have. And that's my email address.
Nice. I like this one. Jersey Shore, right? Is that in June, right? That's right. We might do that. That was really fun.
Yes, I did submit for that one as well. So hopefully we'll be there.
Maybe that's right. That would be fun. We just go on a little tour of wherever people can host. We travel to. We need to look into that too. That'd be so fun.
That would be great. Now, where in Georgia are you, Jeanette? Are you close to Atlanta or Savannah, or let's see, where? Athens, Georgia? I'm just mentioning
Right.
cities with.
Places, you know.
Yeah, I'm mentioning cities with like college teams and sports that I can go to. So
I see. I see where your mind is.
yeah, always.
Are we ready for the home tour?
Yeah, should I have a theme music or something for that? Like
Duluth.
oh, let's see. We have all right.
Yes, the latest news. You know, I keep yawning over here. I need to start walking around, so it's time.
The yeah, the newster has spoken, and now it is time. It is time for you to show us.
Okay, here we go.
And I see Duluth is down for throwing Duluth in the mix. I do like that. 20-ish miles north of Atlanta. Okay, cool. So that's outstanding. All right, let's see here if we can do this.
Don't put me up yet because I need to switch the camera. It's always weird.
That's all right. That's all right. All right. So we'll go like that, and then I'll see Atlanta. I do love that. If you want to come back to Montreal, I'll hook you up with a space. That's great. I love Montreal. Montreal is awesome. And yes, and you're gonna see this space. It's way different. The only room that really hasn't changed is my office. My office has remained the same, but this has also become a landing zone for everything. I have 2 extra couches in here. I have all sorts of crazy stuff going on here. So here is
Oh my goodness.
okay.
This is the kitchen.
Here we go.
Yeah. So we have all our appliances. Oh, the double ovens. We have all our appliances in. All of our cabinets are in. Everything's working. We actually have ice and water. The things we take for granted, friends. And the things we get used to and feel like we can't live without. So this is the cookie wall over here. This is where my KitchenAid is going to live. All of my cookie making supplies and tools. They're all going to be right here in one spot. My big bins of flour and sugar will live here. This is like an appliance garage. This is going to have the water. There's the stub here. They still need to put the little faucet in. But that's my water for making icing. Mr. John's brainchild. He had to have that, which I'm stoked about. It's a funny little detail. This is going to be our dining room here. That was a fireplace, if you remember. And it's now built in shelves and drawers. We have some boxes because we're ready to move back in. This cabinet over here is a favorite as well. Cookie specific place. Look what lives inside. Perfectly fits. My sheeter. So it can just roll right over to my island here so I can roll out dough. This cabinet was built specifically so there's no toe kick. So it can just wheel right out and live on this table. Easy peasy access. And I could hide it away. While I love my sheeter, I don't love, having it on my counter 24/7, but it is heavy. It's a beast. And so look forward to the expert lab coming up. Now that I have my space, we can talk about sheeters. I know a lot of you were curious about that. Wanted to see how that works. The comments are so tiny that I can't see them on my phone. But Mr. John, if you could read them, if there's some question or anything. But this is the new highly improved kitchen. All the flooring is done. Are you talking to me, Mr. John? Because you're muted. I can hear you in your office talking, but I can't hear you like what you're saying. Are my sink. Big, huge sink. So obviously you can see we're not quite quite fully operational, but it is really getting there. The other cookie specific thing we have in the kitchen, the cookie sheet will pull out. And now we're just ready to fill all these ginormous drawers with our stuff. So ready. But that's her. And there is a pantry here too, right next to the kitchen. So part of the kitchen, but not as exciting as other things.
But that flooring is through the entire downstairs now, with the exception of my office.
Yeah. So this is tile, wood look tile. And yeah.
Kelly said, so smart to have all the drawers rather than doors and cabinets, door cabinets.
Yeah, we have not very many doors. And that's the exact opposite from our other kitchen, which is why we went with so many drawers, because we wish we had drawers. These doors are a very shallow side of the island. So most of the space is used up on the drawers on the other side, but it left this little kind of mini pantry side, which I am digging.
Yeah, totally.
Like 8-inch little pantry on this side. So easy to access and easy to get to. So even when we do have the doors, they're not super deep. Even this side isn't as deep as a usual counter. This is 18 inches deep over here. So a little not as deep here.
Liesel said, it's so funny. We chose very similar flooring and cabinetry. I have driftwood on the bottom and white on top.
Oh my gosh, how cool. I need to see pictures of yours, Liesel. Now, once you do a kitchen, you want to see all the details and you pay attention to all the everything, once you've gone through it, you're like, okay.
Vicky has said, when you get a chance, would love to see a before after post on the page.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. It's quite the change.
And Liesel said it's been a weird adjustment to drawers instead of cabinets on the bottom, but they really do work better overall.
Yeah. This is another cool feature, the spice pull out. So I just want to load it all in. That's the next part I'm looking forward to.
And Holly asked, what kind of fridge? I'm looking for one now.
Yeah, so we went with all of our appliances are Bosch, and we did the counter depth French door. We used to have the water and the ice in the door, but we had so many problems. Like if there was ever a problem with our other fridge, it was with the ice maker or the water. So we decided, we're going to go old school. No, it's so easy access in the door, and we loved that. But it's just, if we're going to cut out a problem, we decided to do that and just have our appliance last a lot longer is what I've kind of done. My research is that's what I've kind of seen, kind of giving up that ease of access for a longer lasting appliance. Hopefully that proves to be true. We still have the water access right here, so we can still have cold filtered water.
And just the essentials are in there: guacamole and cheese.
Right, guacamole and cheese. That's all you need in life. And of course, a tiny bit of chocolate cookie dough, just in case.
Of course.
Yeah, that's all you need in life. So this one has a drawer. This is also another part of the fridge. So this is not a freezer drawer. This is a specific, little drawer. I think this is I'm not sure what series this is. Bosch.
It's the 800 series, I think.
I know the dishwasher and the other appliances are, but I'm not sure about the fridge. I think it is too.
And Holly said, good call. My ice maker on my Bosch died.
Right. So we still have an ice maker. It's just inside. It's just one extra little step. And this is made a ton of ice. I guess it's a really fast ice making freezer. So yeah, all Bosch. I've heard the Bosch dishwasher is the absolute best one. We have not used it yet, but I'm excited to. Can you believe
the final cleaning hasn't happened. There are still some touch-up paint things that need to be done. So it's like we're in this little touch-up mode, and once those things are done, then we can start to move in.
And our ovens that we have not used yet, but I'm so excited to. I believe the top is a convection and the bottom is a regular.
Anne asked if we have a third level on our dishwasher.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's. So the dishwasher has this like third rack here that like actually pops down. It's like, so if you have any deeper or bigger utensils, I don't know how useful this will be. We'll find out. I do like this top rack in general for like utensils. I love that I don't have to bend down, but there is a utensil tray down there as well. I love this. This is the best tour ever. I don't know if this is interesting to anybody, but anyway. But something interesting about this one though is this rack right here. Like say you have like tall wine glasses in here. You can drop this one side down. Let me see if I can do it. There we go. So it's like one side is dropped. You can drop both sides too, but if you just have just taller glasses on this side, you could just drop the one side and clean like that, or drop down the whole tray, which is really interesting to me.
Holly said the Bosch dishwasher is the bomb. And Kelly said that rack is great. The upper rack is great for washing spatulas and piping tips.
Oh, wow. The tips too. Dang. Right. I know. I've never been so excited to wash dishes before. And then the microwave is interesting in that it opens like an oven, which I've never used. We've used this a little bit, and I like it because
Marilyn said that she has dishwasher envy, so she must be an adult.
Right. That's a pretty grown-up thing. Yeah. Microwaves always open on this side, which I thought would be kind of annoying to open on this side. So that's why we went with this pull down one, because this was just the best place to put the microwave in this kitchen. I didn't want to use up, any other spot. I was curious about the drawer one, but I'd never used one, so I wasn't sure if I would love it or not. So I'm happy with where the microwave is and how it works. And we're not huge microwave users, but yeah, that's the tour. Cookbooks are gonna go up there, and probably seasonal or decorative things on this side. But I don't know. No, I feel like we have so many more drawers and spaces to put things. Denver keeps coming in here and going, Mom, we're gonna have so many empty drawers. Like, and I'm thinking, I don't think so. And if we do, yay, that would be great. Very specific spaces.
Yeah, I'm fine with having empty spaces in there.
And I think we keep walking around going like, okay, if I were to make a sandwich, what makes sense to put where? So that's kind of part of the fun too, is making sure everything is logical. If, someone were to come into this kitchen, they would guess.
Liesl said, we have a drawer microwave and I love it. It was the only option for our last house, and I really missed it prior to our reno on this one. So glad to have one again.
Yeah, people love them. I've just never used it, and it seems so different. The height and just how you access it seems so foreign to me that I was scared.
I agree with Kelly. She said, if they're empty, you'll find a way to fill them. And that's right. Exactly right.
Yeah. Yeah, somehow we do that. And then, this is the main, the stairs they used to be carpeted, and now we no longer have to vacuum.
Vicky asked how the bathroom is coming along.
Yeah, the bathroom is so close to done that it's kind of frustrating, but it came out great. We got this extra space under our stair that we never had access to before, which is really exciting. This was always just walled off space that haunted us, and now it's accessible. So we're gonna have a door on that. Will be our Christmas storage. That's cool. Should I show the bathroom? I mean, we're touring the house.
Sure, go for it.
Okay. We'll tour the bathroom.
Liesl says, for a short person, the drawer is much safer. LOL. Problems y'all don't have.
Right.
And then Josette said, it looks marvelous. We put our microwave under the end of the peninsula, and my son thought I was crazy because he had never seen that before.
Yeah.
And then Marilyn said, we'll be looking for that backsplash pattern to show up in a cookie design. Love the tone of the wood color.
This is our new closet. This is not a light. It keeps fooling me. I keep thinking I need to turn it off. This is actually just the sun. It's a solar tube. So cool. I always feel like I need to turn the light off in there, though. That's weirded me out. That's our ginormous new closet. And this sort of paper down on the floor, still here to protect it. But same flooring as downstairs. And there's our brand new bathroom. These cool guy mirrors that are lit. I love this part that it's this seamless sink. There's no grout, there's no seam, there's nothing, no tile or anything, just easy peasy. And that is Corian, this countertop and sink. And the new throne room, of course, and our new cave shower. No glass, just a walk-in shower. So I was tired of cleaning glass, and now no longer will clean glass. Just an open door into our little shower cave. Little drop down, what is it called? Vanity table here. Ta-da! That's the new, which it's completely different than the old bathroom. It's almost hard to show a before and after because the walls and everything changed. So it looks so different. It used to be a much bigger, kind of useless bathroom, kind of a silly layout with a big garden tub in it, which we just didn't use. And so now we use that space for this beast of a closet. This closet is kind of ridiculous, but a little built-in, a little ironing board there. That's the tour. So with the lights on, so we're waiting for our carpet upstairs. That's the last step up here before we are ready to move in. Oh, and they still need to put in the sconces too, the other one. I just noticed. Okay. And that's it.
And the stairs also have have that plank tile as well, which is so nice because now we don't have to vacuum the stairs. It's just a Swiffer and we're done.
And there's my office right off the kitchen. This is you got a whole floor plan of our house here. Oh,
yes. Oh, all right. So there you go. So that's the plan right now. And like I said, this room has not been touched, but the front room has changed. We had to do the flooring and the new baseboards and painting and all that stuff. It's a lot. It was a lot.
It's a lot. It's almost done. He said a week. We have a week.
Yep.
Do you believe the week?
I believe that by the end of the week, everything will be done except for the carpet. So we should be able to start moving into the kitchen and moving into some of these spaces by then, by like Friday.
That's actually, yeah, that's part of the plan. So silly. You mentioned that you were like, we need a little part for costuming. I'm like,
yeah,
I love you so much. We're starting work on your master bath. Cannot wait to be able to use it. Yeah, you appreciate it, you know? Like I love our house and it's been great, and it seems silly to complain, but the kitchen was super tiny. It served us well, but it's so nice to see this all come together. It's been a long time coming, a long time planning and saving, and we're going to appreciate it a lot. The ironing board, yeah. We always pulled out this creaky thing every time we wanted to iron, and now it's just like, yay, it's already there.
That is one part that I can't wait. I'm hucking that in the bin like next week when they, or at the end of the week when they come to like really do the cleaning and stuff and throw things away. I can't wait to throw that.
The ironing board is just in the truck.
It's awful. It's awful.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's a little nerve-wracking to make really these big changes and big choices, you know, and investment, but I'm really happy with how it's all come together.
What was funny to me was that you made all these choices for like the kitchen and for the countertops and the coloring and everything. And so those were made in like, gosh, May. And then those are given to the contractor and everything is done. But then it's like a few months before we see it go in. So the contractor's asking us, so what was the color on that I'm like, I have no idea, man.
What was the grout you chose? What was this? And you're like, I made the choice, and then I was like, check.
Yeah, it's on the list.
Yeah, man.
Also, I'm very glad and I'm grateful for Rob, our contractor, Rob Potter, who is he's absolutely brilliant. He's wonderful with working with people, and he's bringing in the right people to do all of these tasks. It's been remarkable working with a contractor who really knows his craft.
Yeah, as much as it's like, oh my gosh, let's hurry up and finish. He's finishing on time. He's finishing, you know, what he estimated. He knows what he's doing, and you know, it's been amazing. He's just now we're getting antsy. Like, I didn't have electricity in my outlets in here for months and months and months. So just to be able to plug in my stuff in my office, I appreciate just that. Like, just that I have power in here and I don't have to run my whole office on an extension cord, you know. It's the small things.
Incredible.
Yeah. So
that's a lot. Yeah, there was a lot to go over today.
Yeah, I know. What time is it? Ooh, it's late. I'm ready to go back to bed.
I know. I'm gonna hit the wall that I usually hit about 3 o'clock. I'm gonna hit that like 11:15.
Right. You too. Have a great day, everybody. You guys are amazing. I can't wait to see your cookies this month, and I can't wait to see some of you in just a couple of weeks. It is a holiday. That's right. It's allowed today. And we'll see you next Monday. I bet we'll be knee deep in CookieCon prep. I'm going to break these ovens in by baking a bunch of cookies. Have a great week, everybody, and we hope you have a delicious day.